Thank you so much. How can a group of people be arguing that INEC is at liberty to use the IRF? How can a group of people tell us that INEC may decide on their own whether to use manual collation or do electronic transmission or not? Of what use is 2022 Electoral Amendment Act? That is a question Tinubu's legal team needs to answer. Of what use is Nigeria's investment of over 105 billion on ICT? Of what use? If you will spend so much on ICT, then you are told INEC is at liberty to decide to use the facility or not. But they will use it for House of Rep, they will use it for Senate, but when it comes to presidential election, they will decide not to use it and upload blood images, pictures of different ladies as result sheet. Then a lawyer, a group of lawyers who passed through the 4 walls of the university but could not acquire education will tell you INEC is at liberty to use the IRF, or they may decide not to use it. What a tragedy. So we wasted over 100 billion. It was just a waste. That's what we have been told. The over 100 billion was just a waste. Beavers was a waste. How can you acquire those equipments, then you will not use it? Of what use is 2022 Electoral Act Amendment if we are still arguing whether INEC will use IRF, upload results in real time or not, whether they are free to use beavers or not? So fortunate. You see, how can a nation move forward? How can a nation move forward if people are held captive by toxic mentality, just argue as if you are not using your brain? You are at liberty after investing over 100 billion on ICT to conduct an election, then you will not use the equipment. It's unfortunate. Just because people want power. You can see how we are moving. That's why foreigners, foreign nations, developed nations, they don't take us serious. That's why Nigerians are running out of their country. It's a hopeless situation. God save Nigeria.
I think the most disappointing thing has to do largely with what inspired Nigerians, what made people have so much confidence in the elections, and that actually has to do with this electronic transmission of results, particularly the IRFs, and what people expected of it. So the inability to actually transmit this result real time was the biggest disappointment, and it ended up also becoming a major definer of the elections. We recognize that there are some good things that came out from that elections, of course, and we did highlight that in the report. But the attention, almost a global attention, was actually on the role of the IRA. And then once that failed, and that first day, it was a huge, huge disappointment. And therefore, people didn't even recognize that it did work during the gubernatorial elections and all that. So I think that's the biggest of all the disappointment. The second one would be logistics, in which has been a recurring decimal. in our electoral history, particularly in recent time. And we also saw that rearing its ugly head in some states during the presidential elections. And that, despite all the arrangement, despite all the commitment, that also failed, and it was also a major disappointment.